Hey, what's going on, guys? Just finished watching part 2 of Black in America 2009, and I thought it was great. I really enjoyed each segment, even the first one dealing with the whole marriage thing. And I liked it because it was dealing with older black couples, in terms of keeping them together, and they're definitely from a different generation. So I was able to enjoy it because I envisioned my parents being up there, because my parents are divorced. So I thought it was a great story. So I didn't really have a problem with it in terms of my own views, but it was great. I thought the piece on that special kind of breast cancer and what that surgeon was trying to do to find the link between the women of Ghana and African American women was great, in terms of her guess that it maybe have something to do with the whole slave trade thing. I thought that was great. The segment about the charter school, the segment about the black doctors running that wellness clinic, the story about the young man who tried to make it outside of prison, that was kind of disheartening. I thought he would pull through, but it was real. It really was. It's one thing to try to reform after you've been incarcerated, but what options do you really have? I wish he would have stuck with that job a little bit longer. I think he got kind of worried about just the new baby, but hopefully, if he would have stuck it out maybe for a couple of months, maybe he could have seen it was doable. So who knows? But that was probably the most heartbreaking part of the whole series, seeing that young man go back to jail, because it's like looking at myself, right? Same age, roughly, right? It's damn. That's like me doing that. So like I said, I enjoyed it, really enjoyed it. But of course, we got to the ending with Tyler Perry, and hopefully you guys heard it, right? The same company that owns TBS and runs his 2 television shows is the same company or organization or whatever that owns CNN, right? What a plug right there, right? And I don't even have to do too much complaining, because if you watched it, the critic from USC, I forgot his name. He's a pretty, I've heard of his name before. He's a cultural critic professor at USC, black guy. He pretty much said it himself, right? He said that how is it that we have a black president, yet he's still dressing in drag, playing Medea, and has other characters that are embodying negative stereotypes about black people. Right? Why is that? And he put it out there. And, Tyler Perry said, he's shocked and that he didn't see the deeper meaning, as if his movies are meant to have a deeper meaning. Right? No. Your movies are meant for people to come, laugh at Medea, act a fool, and all the other side characters act a fool as well. Right? But once again, he tried to cover it up like he's trying to do something real and something more. Bullshit. Right? The whole piece. Now, if they were just talking about, honestly, his story, I would have been okay with that. But when they act like, they said it over and over, him going against white America and beating white America. Well, how did you beat it? Right? You pretty much have, blackface all over again. You have people quoting on TV. So what did you do? Right? I understand that, you wanted your own creative control, but it's like, damn, you did this all by yourself? That's the way I look at it. Like, I thought for sure white people had a hand in what he was putting out there, but just knowing that it was him doing all that himself, I'm like, damn, brother, what's really good? Right? Because I expect that, if some of the, some white hands were on it in terms of, doing what they think is suitable, but the very fact that he was stubborn against having complete creative control is kind of like shocking, low key, right? You want to clap, oh, good for you, but then you're like, damn, So you was running the show and this is what you still put out? These type of characters? I understand that he has a couple of bits here in terms of where he's actually trying to spit a message, but if you ever seen any of the movies and the plays, right? I remember watching Tyler Perry plays in the barbershop, right? Before he had the movies, when they were just recordings of the actual plays he was putting on. So I've been familiar with this cat for a long time. And even then, you're not watching it for the meaning. I guarantee you take a poll of people who have just watched any sort of Tyler Perry production, and ask them, well, what did you get from it? What are they going to say? Right? They came to laugh, poke fun, have jokes. That's what it was about. Even the TV show. There's nothing on TV like his show. Nothing. Right? I see more positive black characters on shows that aren't necessarily ran by black people. Right? You have, what's her name? Will Smith's wife's new show, Hawthorne. You have the black dude on Leverage. There's another black dude on Dark Blue. Like, I see, black characters here and there on shows that are ran by white people and written by white people, and they're a whole lot more appealing and proactive than his characters, and he's talking about having complete control. So I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, the segment was okay because it kind of gave you a biography of where he's coming from, but in terms of trying to make him a hero, I don't know. And I give kudos to CNN, though, for having the commentary by that dude from USC on there, because they could have easily omitted that and just kind of had it out there as, look at Tyler Perry, the new black hero. I respect them for doing that, at least, because, that shows me that they're, they have an open mind to it, and they're not just trying to, pad their own wallets in terms of hyping up, a show, because you can clearly see a conflict of interest in terms of having Tyler Perry on there and then them openly admitting that, right, they're all pretty much under the same umbrella. So, I don't know. Hopefully you guys see it. It's nothing really new. We've all said this about Tyler Perry before. It's just good to see that, it's actually out there for the world to see. So they can themselves take a step back and look at his characters and really break down his work, right? He can say all damn day he wants to do meaning and all that other stuff, but look at the characters, right? And it's so ironic. It's so ironic that a couple of pieces before, you had the little kids at the charter school and the after-school program trying to change how they view themselves and trying to change how the world views them, but if they go home and turn on the TV, what are they looking at? Right? How counterproductive is that? And then Tyler Perry sitting up there telling you guys that he has complete control. Right? Why not put strong black characters on there? Who's to say that it can't be a comedy? Right? I look at Martin, right? Martin was a comedy. Right? But at least the characters were a little bit more relatable than what you have. Like, you have cooning going on. So what are you supposed to tell those kids? Look for the message, right? When they're trying to work on the whole idea of self-image, but they're supposed to look past your characters and, feel good about themselves. I don't know about that one. But anyways, I don't want that to take away. Overall, I thought the series was great. I thought it was definitely 10 times better than it was last year. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure they're going to have repeats. You can probably go to CNN and watch it. They said they have it on Amazon, so check it out. Thought it was great. Anyways, I'll probably do a little bit more commentary as people start to talk about it, because I know everybody hasn't watched it yet. But anyways, you guys take it easy. Tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.